welcome to Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium for the 33rd annual Times Reporter Charities All-Star Football Game. I'm Scott Robinson along with Charlie Jones, and we're pleased to be here to kick off another high school football season. Charlie, as always, East meets West, but it's a great football game featuring some stars of last year.
If you're a football fanatic, Scott, you got to love this game tonight. There's going to be about 4,000 people in Quaker Stadium tonight. I'm looking for an air show, okay, from the blue team. The red team, they're going to pound it right at you, buddy.
33rd meeting. I know I want to let you get in some trivia here. So what's the team score here so far?
I'm going to tell you what my game preparation amounted to. I know, Scotty, that each team has won this game 16 times apiece. So tonight is the rubber match, so stay tuned, right?
We'll come back. We'll have a couple of interviews with the coaches. We'll talk to Carmel Howder of the Rainbow Connection. We'll also talk to Hank Keithley, the Times reporter. That's all coming up on the Chibos pregame show here from Quaker Stadium on Big Time Sports.
400 Medical Park Drive is the address to remember when you need allergy relief and care for other ear, nose, or throat problems. Located behind Union Hospital, 400 Medical Park Drive is the new home of Dr. Kurt Guerin, Dr. Melanie Pence, and Dr. Nick Grosh. Because of their new office, there is also a new phone number. Grab a pencil and write down 343-9600. That number isn't in the book yet, so you need to remember 343-9600. For Dr. Kurt Guerin, Dr. Melanie Pence, and Dr. Nick Grosh.
Since 1971, Chibos has been serving homemade pastas, soups, and rolls to people from all over the area. Chibos is located in Waynesburg in the former Mohawk Movie Theater. The recipes are the same today, and the cooks still come in at 6 a.m. to roll out the dough. Recently, Chibos has added a selection of some of your favorite Italian wines to complement your dinner. We thrive on quality food, quality service at a reasonable price. Chibos is open Thursday through Sunday for lunch and dinner.
When you're looking for a car, truck, or van, think Ferris. Think Ferris.
When you're thinking about 0% financing and free maintenance, you've got to be thinking Toyota. Right now, Toyota is offering their 2-year premium maintenance plan for free when you buy or lease a new Camry, Corolla, Prius, or RAV4. Bring your new Toyota to the Ferris Service Department every 5,000 miles for the first 2 years, and there's no charge for regular maintenance. You'll also find 0% financing for up to 60 months on a wide range of Toyotas, including the best-selling 2011 Toyota Camrys. Free maintenance and 0% financing. 2 great reasons to think Ferris. Ferris Toyota on the Wabash, New Philadelphia. Free maintenance plan not available on all models. 0% financing with approved credit through Toyota Financial Services. Not all buyers will qualify. Must take delivery by August 2nd, 2010.
Begin your home improvements today with a call to B&B Wood Products and Home Remodeling. B&B offers locally qualified and insured workmanship with 40 years experience. Make your dream kitchen a reality with all new countertops and cabinets. Combat high heating bills with all new vinyl replacement windows. Or imagine your living room with a new hardwood floor. And update that old bathroom and make it a room you're proud of again. Make the intelligent call to B&B Wood Products and Home Remodeling.
Welcome back to Quaker Stadium. We are in our Chibos Italian Restaurant pregame show. This is the 33rd annual East-West All-Star Game, sponsored, of course, by our good friends at the Times Reporter. Special guest with me now during this segment is my good friend, and we do this every year in this very same spot.
Every year.
This is Carmel Howder, okay, who is the executive director of the Rainbow Connection. And Carmel, another nice night for some high school football.
You know what? This is better than it has been. It's a little cooler tonight. It's awfully pleasant. We got a little breeze going on, and we're ready for football tonight.
Carmel, I think we would be amiss if we didn't introduce a very special guy here that you have on your arm here. So I'm going to let you have the mic for a couple of minutes and talk about what a great job this young man has done for the Rainbow Connection, okay?
Yes. You know, Philip represents what we are, what the Rainbow Connection stands for. All year long, Philip collects money. He charges everybody for everything. He works really hard all year long. Philip is a full corporate sponsor. And this, to me, means people helping people. That's what the Rainbow Connection is, Charlie. We work hard all year long, and Philip is the epitome of what the Rainbow Connection is. Last year, he came in as a high corporate sponsor at, do you remember?
No.
He always wants to say $2,002.65. He always worries about the 65 cents. What kind of fundraisers do you have coming up, Philip?
The Tuscarawas County Italian American Festival, 13th, 14th, and 15th of next month. And I have my disc golf outing, which is right before the Rainbow Connection. And
he works hard all year long. He started a disc golf tournament for the Rainbow Connection in Philip's name. I know, he's amazing. He's an amazing young man. So that's why, since we're honoring all the students, we bring Philip along for this game.
All right, so this is all about fundraising for a very good cause, and that, of course, is the Rainbow Connection. Now, how did we do last year here? Do you remember what funds were raised here last year?
They donated $18,000 to the Rainbow Connection last year. It has been such a great partnership between this game, the Times Reporter, and ourselves. We so appreciate the community input. We spend the money wisely. All the money stays here in Tuscarawas County, trying to help the kids and the handicapped children and adults. It's just amazing what we're able to do with $18,000.
Carmel, they're telling me that I got about 2 more minutes, so why don't we take this time to talk about another big event. This, of course, is a big event, but you have another big event that will be coming up here sometime down the road.
Down the road, the first Sunday of March, our telethon. Every year, Charlie, everybody tunes in, everybody comes on air. That's when you get to see all of our corporate sponsors, not just Philip here. Everyone that are big donors to the Rainbow Connection are on Channel 2 that day of the telethon. You don't want to miss it. There are a bunch of comedians now.
People helping people. I like that. That's what the Rainbow Connection is all about, okay? They tell me they're going to give us 60 seconds to say goodbye, and I'm going to give it to you. You got 60 seconds, okay?
60 seconds, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to Philip, all of our corporate sponsors, everyone that's going to come here for this game tonight, and thank you, Times Reporter.
All right, so there you have it. We're talking Rainbow Connection with Carmel Howder and her good friend Philip. Tonight, we're going to see a lot of talent out there in the football field, and the proceeds, of course, will go to our good friends at the Rainbow Connection, and that money will stay right here in Tuscarawas County to help a lot of people out. Say good night.
Good night.
All right, Carmel Howder and Philip will be back with more interviews from the East-West All-Star Game after you watch this.
Visit Weaver's Furniture in Sugar Creek, Ohio for all your home decorating needs. Weaver's has the area's largest selection of quality Amish crafted furniture. Solid oak, cherry, and hickory dining room, bedroom, office furniture, and entertainment centers are available in your choice of finishes. Weaver's also carries Clayton Marcus and England upholstery and bedrooms from Oakwood Interiors and Stewart. Weaver's offers free delivery and financing. Make the short drive to Sugar Creek and shop at Weaver's Furniture. You'll be glad you did.
Buying or selling real estate? Need a purchase agreement? See the professionals at Conley Hillier & Welch Title Services, located at 109 Front Avenue Southeast, New Philadelphia. Call them today at 330-602-1800, and their courteous and knowledgeable staff will help you with all of your real estate needs, escrow and purchasing needs as well. We close loans for many of the major loan companies. Tell your realtor that you want the professionals at Conley Hillier & Welch Title Services. Once again, that number is 330-602-1800.
Be ready and dig into Bob Evans' new deep dish pastas, not your wallet. Come in for our newest dish, the $5.99 Savor-Sized Chicken Carbonara, here for a limited time, with fresh garden salad and Parmesan-crusted garlic bread. A complete meal, an unbeatable price. Now that's smart. New deep dish pastas starting at $5.99, saving you enough to try them all. Only at Bob Evans, the home of homestyle. Give the gift of homestyle with a Bob Evans gift card.
Owners Jim and Nancy Harrison invite you to visit the new Harrison Auto Parts. With daily access to over 200,000 parts, you'll get what you need. And with 3 ASE certified parts specialists, it will be the right part on your first trip. Same great Napa parts, same great service, and same good people. The new Harrison Auto Parts. See them today.
This is Your Plan for Good Health, brought to you by the Health Plan.
The verdict is in. Smoking is dangerous to your health. Smoking is the #1 preventable cause of disease and disability in the United States. Last year, smoking took the lives of nearly 500,000 people. In fact, tobacco use has claimed more fatalities than all these ailments combined. If you smoke, plan for good health and consider quitting. Your doctor can advise you which approach is best.
And welcome back to Quaker Stadium. I'm on the sidelines now with the coach of the blue team. And the blue team, Bobby Zontini. And Bobby Zontini, of course, comes to us from Central Catholic High School. And Coach Zontini, this is not your first rodeo. You've been coaching a lot of seasons. You've coached a lot of football games. What makes this All-Star game tonight different?
Well, usually, you know, I look at it as a social event of the summer. This is kind of the turning point. This is the head back to school time right now. So, but for coaching All-Stars, usually you get a chance to be around the guys you read about, and you don't get to see them play. So I've been impressed. You know, the young men from all over tonight. So that's one good thing. You get to be around those guys that you do read about and just see how good they are, and you can see why some of them were very successful.
All right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about what you and your offensive scheme is going to look like, as if Mellow Tones doesn't know yet.
Well, we hope to do what we do at Central, where we want to spread them out and, and as Pete Rose says, hit them where they ain't. But we'll see. I'm concerned about their defensive front. They have some really tremendous athletes over there, and it's difficult, maybe they're going to be difficult to block. So that's a concern of mine. And then on the other hand, they have some really great backs. I mean, they're big, they're strong, and very successful. So, on both sides of the ball, we have our work cut out for us. And, I'm always going to every game looking, and I know that's what we got to handle. Control their front and tackle their big backs. So nothing's different tonight.
So 2 styles of football, Bobby. We are all set tonight for the All-Star game, and we are going to see 2 styles of football. You are going to be throwing it all over Tuscarawas County, and Coach Brock is going to be running it right down your throat. Is that right?
Well, probably. They have a bunch of running backs. We really have one, and Will McEwen, who's great, and we had a couple other boys back out. So Will's my main running back, and Joe's my main quarterback because we lost our quarterback in practice, our other one. So, I'll keep my fingers crossed and hope we can, keep it moving and keep it rolling.
All right, so there you have it, Bobby. They're telling me that I got to give the opposing coach equal airtime, so we got to run, buddy.
Okay, man, thank you.
All right, so there you have it. When we come back, we will come back to our Chibos pregame show. This is our 33rd annual East-West All-Star game. We'll be back with Naughty Scotty Robinson and Coach Brock after you watch this.
For nearly 60 years, Park Village has been helping people in our community with their health care needs. From skilled nursing and rehabilitation services to assisted living and independent living apartments, our campus has grown to meet the changing needs of our community's senior population. If you are making a choice about your health care needs, come visit Park Village and discover a campus rich in tradition, local ownership, and a staff of healthcare professionals waiting to serve you. Park Village, caring for generations.
Change is inevitable in your life, your home, your auto, and your business. But one thing that hasn't changed is the quality service provided by Hummel Insurance Agency since 1957. With Hummel Insurance, you get a team of experts dedicated to meeting your changing needs. From auto insurance to business, life and employee benefit packages, Hummel offers a wide range of options to fit you perfectly. Hummel Insurance Agency, a team of experts working for you on State Route 39 in Berlin and online at hummelagency.com.
Hitchcock Sound Company of New Philadelphia, Sound System Rental and Engineering. We currently offer large concert and stage systems as well as small systems for business meetings or presentations. No job is too big or too small for Hitchcock Sound Company, and we are now offering complete DJ services. Call us today for a free estimate, 330-364-3882.
Hi, I'm Mike Pace, and at Pace Sankar Landscaping and Design Center, your dream is our vision. With over 3 decades of experience, we strive to provide more than a landscape. We offer an environment to enrich your life, from residential to commercial, from lawn care to outdoor kitchens, waterfalls, and outdoor living areas. So give us a call today, 330-343-0858, or come see me at Pace Sankar Landscaping and Design Center.
For over 72 years, people have depended on the quality work of Walton's Auto Parts and Glass Shop in New Philadelphia. People know that Walton's work will always be done right. They can replace broken windshields and auto glass and even fix stars and bullseyes on your present glass. Your windshield from Walton's features a lifetime warranty and is guaranteed not to leak. Same-day service, too. Call for your appointment today. Walton's Auto Parts and Glass Shop on the south side across from Bueller's in New Philadelphia.
And back on the Chibo's pregame show with head coach Eric Braca, the West squad here in tonight's TR Charities All-Star Game. And coach, tonight you've got a great bunch of young men that you've tried to mold into a team over a couple of weeks. How's it gone?
It's gone real well. We have a couple guys out with the baseball tournament, but those guys are back, and I think we got them caught up. And it's went as good as it could for that short a period of time.
Yeah, it sounds like you've had a lot of effort on behalf of all the kids, because I know it's a struggle to get kids to practice. That's a tough part too, isn't it?
It is. You know, a lot of them have jobs and are getting ready for college, but most of our kids showed up all the time, and it went well.
What about a couple of quick keys for tonight's game?
Well, I think the key for us is try to establish a run game. You know, they got a great quarterback and some great receivers. I know they're going to try to air it out, so the longer we can hold the ball, I think will be the better.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Head coach Eric Braca of the West squad. We'll come back, and Charlie Jones will talk to Hank Keithley of the Times Reporter. That's coming up as we continue on the Chibo's pregame show right here on Big Time Sports.
Just how big are the burgers and the sides at Big Jim's Burgers and More in their new location on the south side of Philly? It's big. I mean really big. And what's the biggest day of the week at Big Jim's? It's Friday, because Friday is Big Time Sports Day at Jim's. Your big self can win a Big Jim's Big Time Sports t-shirt, and that would be big. How big? Really big. Get for Big Jim's for a really big treat. Visit their big website at www.bigjimsburgers.com.
Not only does Union Country Club offer the finest pool and golf facilities in the area, but it's also a welcoming environment for your next banquet, meeting, wedding reception, or party. From 2 people to 250 people, let the Country Club's professional staff serve each of your guests a custom-created meal, eliminating long buffet lines at your event. For a business meeting, Union Country Club can provide breakfast, lunch, dinner. You can even take a break for a round of golf. With Wi-Fi access and on-site audiovisual equipment, Union Country Club turns a regular meeting into an all-inclusive event with class and style that is sure to impress. For your wedding reception or holiday party, invite your guests to enjoy a spectacular view from atop the hill while dining on exquisite food and dancing the night away. Union Country Club's expert staff will treat your event as if it's their own, down to the smallest detail. For members or non-members alike,
You're about to make a decision that will impact your life for years to come. Shouldn't you take a few minutes to meet with someone who can help you clearly understand your borrowing options? Advantage Bankers offer you choices. We're prepared to sit down with you to help you understand the advantages and commitments of each option, to tailor a repayment plan to fit your budget and money making potential, and to save you money, lots of it, long term. Advantage Loans, convenient and affordable for home buying options you can live with. Advantage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's good to be home, and the best gift you can give a loved one is the ability to remain comfortable at home, even when medical attention is necessary. The medical professionals at Ember Complete Care offer round-the-clock in-home services. The Ember mission is to allow patients to remain as independent as possible in their own homes, where a patient is most comfortable, surrounded by family and friends. Call today for a consultation and learn why Ember Complete Care makes it good to be home.
And back once again at Quaker Stadium, on the sideline now with the sports editor of the Times Reporter, Mr. Hank Keithley. And Hank, got a lot of pre-game ticket sales out there, so you're anticipating a big crowd here tonight.
Yes, I am. The ticket sales really picked up today. We were going around getting the money and everything, and everybody that I talked to said that people were flocking in today. So we hope to have a really nice crowd here tonight.
You know, our pregame sponsor, Hank, is Cibo's Italian Restaurant in beautiful downtown Waynesburg. And if you do a good job on this interview, I'm going to send you and your lovely wife to Cibo's for a great Italian dinner.
You know, I haven't been there in a few months, but they do have great food. It's a great place to eat.
All right, Scotty and I were talking a little bit ago, Hank, about 16 wins apiece. Now, what's the chances, okay, of each team winning 16 through 32?
You know, I don't know. When I first started doing this, the East had such a great winning streak, and nobody could figure it out. We couldn't figure out why the East couldn't beat the West. Now it's just the opposite. Now the West has been dominating. I've heard a lot of different theories on it through the years, but nobody can really put their fingers on why. But it's even, and that's a great thing.
Speaking of great things, this game tonight, Hank, thanks to you and your good people at the Times Reporter, this is a great thing you're doing here. I understand that last year, $18,000 went from this game right directly to the Rainbow Connection.
Yeah, and they do such a great job around here. It's, you know, the money all stays local with them. And I think our total is up to $278,000 through the years. This is the 33rd game, so we hope to just keep adding to it.
All right, look, we would be remiss, of course, if we didn't give your buddy Dave Whitmer a plug, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Dave did such a great job on this through the years. I had no idea how hard he really worked on this until I took over the job this year. And there are so many little things behind the scenes that he did, and he just made this thing seem so flawless and effortless. I just can't say enough about the job he's done through the years on this.
All right, one more thing, Hank, before we hang it up, and that is I'm going to try to paint you into a corner, okay? Who is going to win this game tonight, the East squad or the West squad? You're the sports editor. You're the sports guru of the Valley. Who do you like?
I keep hearing West, but
yeah.
But you know, but they're both so talented. They both got great running games on both sides of the ball. You know, I couldn't pick one. It's just going to be a toss-up.
All right, so there you have it. My old buddy Hank Keithley, sports editor of the Times Reporter. We'd also like to thank the Rainbow Connection, and we'd also like to thank our good friends at Cibo's Italian Restaurant. Join me after this break. We'll be back with tonight's opening kickoff after you watch this. The Ohio Floor Company specializes in hardwood gym floors. Their quality of work shines through in the hardwoods used for the NCAA championships. Locally, they have transformed gyms into sources of pride.
Hi, I'm Dave Slabaugh, head coach of the girls basketball team at Highland High School. We have enjoyed working with the Ohio Floor Company. Kevin and his team are the leader in gymnasium flooring.
The Ohio Floor Company. Quality work, excellent craftsmanship, and attention to detail.
If you're looking for good food in a relaxed setting, then you need to try Malcutt's Tavern in Strasburg. Malcutt's Tavern features the very best in steaks, seafood, and pasta, and their pork chops are just fabulous. Treat yourself to something special. Take the short drive to Malcutt's Tavern in Strasburg. If it's good food you're looking for, we'll see you at Malcutt's Tavern in Strasburg. 719 South Wooster Avenue in Strasburg. Phone 330-878-7898. Weekend reservations suggested.
Tom Hampshire Insurance Agency, your professional insurance experts, representing the Motorist Insurance Group. Team with Tom Hampshire for all your insurance, auto, home, business, and life. Tom Hampshire Insurance Agency, winning your insurance trust for over 45 years. Professional service, professional products. Tom Hampshire Insurance Agency and Motorist Insurance Group, your hometown insurance experts in the Tuscarawas Valley. Call today, 1-800-682-0145.
It's a new day at Millersburg Tire. We have a new look and a brand new showroom. But we have the same great customer service that have made us the place to be for your tire care. Along with our new look, we've added some new hours. Now we're open on Saturdays. For over 55 years, Millersburg Tire has built a reputation around quality. Now we'd like to put that reputation under your family. Stop by and see us today. Millersburg Tire.
Ohio Heritage Bank wants you to write your own loan. You heard correctly. Ohio Heritage wants you to write your own loan. It's really pretty simple. When you have a home equity loan from Ohio Heritage Bank, you decide when to use that loan and for whatever you want to use it for. Ohio Heritage will set your limits, but you decide how to use the power of that loan. In fact, a home equity loan with Ohio Heritage Bank is a quick and easy process with the decisions made locally. To learn more, contact Ohio Heritage Bank.
Dear owner, hi, it's me, the dog. The neighbor dog just left with his owner for another trip to Pet's Place, and I'm jealous. Soon he'll be home with his new leash, toys, and fancy personalized ID tags. He'll be clean from his trip through the Pet's Place Pet Wash, and the food they get at Pet's Place always looks mighty tasty. I've decided the grass is definitely greener on that side of the fence, so I'm out of here. I'm finding a family that shops at Pet's Place. Pet's Place is a pet's best friend.
And we're ready to kick off the high school football season here on Big Time Sports. It's the East-West All-Star Game from Quaker Stadium in New Philadelphia, the 33rd TR Charities All-Star Game. Scott Robinson and Bruce Witter with you. The East squad in the blue uniforms, they will be kicking off. The West in the red uniforms, they will receive. And that brings us to a new sponsor, Crocker's Bar and Grill in downtown Dover. They're our kickoff sponsor this year on Big Time Sports. Stop in and get a nightly special, or don't forget their lunch specials Monday through Thursday at $4.99. Crocker's Bar and Grill on Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover as we kick it off. And we are underway. Andrew Bates will pick it up at the 40-yard line, and that's where the West will begin. So the East squad a little bit scared about the return duo for the West. So, Bruce, we get a first look here at the West offense. We think it's going to be a running game for the West.
Yeah, they're dominated by running backs Marcus Johnston of Coshocton and Jake Conrad of Ridgewood. In 2009, those two backs totaled about 4,200 yards rushing between the two of them.
Well, they're going to start out of the shotgun right away. Caleb Rankin at quarterback. He'll hand it off, though, to Johnston. Johnston will have about 6 out to the 46-yard line. The receivers for the West squad, Ricky Maz, Jeremy Anderson, and James Wiggins across the line. It's Andrew Hopwood and Garrett Patterson, the two bookend tackles from Tusky Valley. Leighton Graves of Coshocton, and then the Dover duo of Cameron Casimir and Cody Gordon up front of Caleb Rankin, the quarterback. We'll set the defense here. Second down and a short 5 out of the spread formation. They hand off to Conrad over right tackle. Looks like he's going to have the first down, and the chains will move. So taking a look at the defense for the East, it's Jared Schweitzer and Andrew Leggett Dominic Churko and Brandon Demuth across the front line. The linebackers, Jake Howes and Corey Nelson. And Justin Wrench, the deep backs, Nick Von Allman, Zach Denham, Doug Wood, and Zane Dierich. As we're ready to go with 1st down and 10, just underway first quarter at Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium in New Philadelphia. Rankin out of the shotgun. In motion is Conrad. Ball lost in the backfield, picked up by Rankin, and Bruce, as you might expect, the exchange is a little sloppy.
Yeah, they're going to have that problem. Coach Brock, this is his offense from Newcomers Town. He has his quarterback, but of course the running backs are not accustomed to this. And when you only have a couple weeks to prepare for something like this, particularly these spread offenses, it makes it a little more difficult.
Coach Eric Brock of Newcomers Town heading up the West squad. Coach Bob Zontini of Tuscarawas Central Catholic heading the East. And it's the 3rd time Coach Zontini's headed up a program for this ball game. Pass down across the middle, picked off. And the East with the first turnover. Looked like Doug Wood maybe on the interception there. As we get a good look at him running off the field. So quickly we'll have a chance to set the East offense. Quarterback will be Joe Lawless of Tuscarawas Central Catholic. The wideouts will be Tyler Sunderland and Sam Fondriest of TCC, along with Jordan Neidig, and then Nick Palesci of Malvern. The back will be Will McEwen of New Philadelphia. Lawless looks to go long. He's got a man open. Pleshy is there. Nice play to open the game all the way down to the 22-yard line. Defensively for the West, it'll be Anderson, Nathan Anderson, Troy Jones, Brandon Murtaugh, Matt Hostetler, and Jake Conrad across the line. We'll get another look at it.
I think he ends up dropping it.
Okay, well, they're going to call it incomplete. Wow. Okay, well, it's early in the season. I guess we'll take it back. Thought we had a big play. So it's 2nd down and 10. Lawless across the middle, tripped up, and it's got to be a pass interference call there on Marcus Johnston. As Neidig got tripped up, and that will definitely give the East a 1st down. Continuing on with the defense for the West, Andrew Bates and Brandon Mackey, linebackers. The deep backs, Marcus Johnston, Logan Hubner, Austin Bates, and Colt Landis. At least that's the starting situation. And we'll see a lot of players in and out of this ball game. And interestingly enough, there are 4 players that play on the Tuscarawas County Panthers, the American Legion baseball team that won the state title. And they have hurried back to get here in time for the game, and they'll see some action. We'll talk about them here shortly. 1st down and 10 for the East. Lawless looks to the outside. McEwen's got it. Has some running room. Some speed, and he is ripped out of bounds by Logan Hubner. Big game. And Coach Bob Zontini's offense is in high gear. So another 1st down. 2 contrasting styles, as we talked about, Bruce. We think the East will pass more, certainly, and we think the West may run more.
Yeah, I don't think there's much doubt what's in the cards. This is Coach Zontini's offense, and he's going to throw it, probably throw it 40 times.
Let's give some credit here to the offensive line, too, for the East. It's Brett Lee and A.J. Dalton at the tackles, Nolan Champer and Cage Demateo at the guard spots, Ethan Zuckel at center. As it's 9.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 2nd down and 2. And the East has it on the West 19-yard line. Lawless looks to lob it in the corner. Neidig is out there and just off his fingertips. The coverage there by Marcus Johnston. It's a pretty good play there on 2nd and 2. It'll go to 3rd and 2.
The one thing that works in favor of the East squad here is that there's no blitzing. So the defense of the West has 4 down linemen. The East squad has 5 linemen to block it. So he's going to get a lot of time to throw the ball to try to get these patterns to open up.
So Lawless on 3rd and 2 will take it himself. And he is going to be stopped short of the 1st down. Tackle there by Jake Conrad. And it will be 4th down. And now, don't think there's going to be much of a decision here. They're going to go for it.
No, he's going to go for it.
Well, you've got a Will McEwen in the backfield. I guess I'm a little surprised they didn't try that. But, you know, Lawless is the quarterback. It takes one equation out of there with the handoff, chance of a turnover.
Right. I mean, these spread offenses, you know, you might see that little swing pass. It's almost like a pitch and run with McEwen and so
McEwen's going to take it himself here. Straight ahead, he's met hard. He's going to be short of the first down, and the East defense will hold. Or rather, the West defense will hold. Looked like Andrew Bates might have been in there to make the stop. And that specialty play did not work. The West will get it back.
Almost like an old single wing running play there. Direct snap to the tailback and try to run a little trap play up inside and didn't pick it up.
So first down and 10 for the West. The West captains tonight, Brandon Merton, Andrew Bates, both of Dover High School, Marcus Johnston of Coshocton, and Jake Conrad of Ridgewood. Caleb Rankin, the handoff to Johnston, works it to the outside. Johnston with a big running room to the right side and knocked out of bounds just short of midfield at the 46-yard line. A big gain of about 27 yards. 22 yards, rather. Had my yard lines mixed up, which it's early in the season.
Lots of speed here on the perimeter. A little juke inside. And if he gets that corner, he's going to be tough to catch.
Johnston had a big couple of years for the Redskins, and you can see why.
They rushed for 2,243 yards last year.
It was Brennan Mills of Claymont. Took him out of bounds on the far side. First down and 10. The handoff to James Wiggins, and Wiggins into the East territory at about the 46-yard line. So a nice gain of about 8. It'll be second down and 2. The captains for the East squad tonight, Joe Lawless of Central Catholic, Will McEwen of New Philadelphia, Dominic Churko of Malvern, and Justin Wrench of Indian Valley.
This game's kind of setting up like we talked about earlier. The West has thrown one pass, it got intercepted, so now they're going to run the ball. The East threw the ball all the time, tried to run it twice for first down, couldn't get it, so you're going to see them throw the ball all the time.
Rankin couldn't quite handle the snap, stumbled and lost a yard maybe. You know, we talked about the Tuscarawas County American Legion team. It's Ian Drapcho and Marcus Mammarella of Dover, Brennan Mills of Claymont, and Trent Bird of New Philadelphia all played in that title game today and hustled back to get back for this game. They had a commitment to their team here. Certainly we want to wish them the best of luck as they move forward into a national round now in Illinois next week. Third down and 3. The handoff out of the eye to Johnston, and he is close to the first down and looks like he might have it. So it is a first down. We'll also give some credit to our officials tonight. Referee Mike Suttoth, a good friend. Umpire Bill Hildebrand. Linesman Jim Blickensderfer. The line judge Chad Cunningham. The side judge Mike Rittenauer. The back judge Terry Leggett. And the field judge Steve Rippeth. All, of course, donating their time tonight. So first down and 10 for the West, as they've been pretty strong running the football here. Matter of fact, I don't believe they've tried a pass yet.
The first one that got intercepted.
And they haven't tried one since, right?
No, and they probably won't try many more.
Ricky Maz stutter steps and knocked out of bounds at about the 41-yard line.
Not when you pick up 5 or 6 yards every time you run it.
Great team speed for the West.
You know, going back to that American Legion thing you talk, people probably don't understand what a great accomplishment that is. I mean, those teams came from all over the state, and these are teams that are made up of individuals from, you know, numerous schools that play for their Legion team in the area, like Tuscarawas County. There's some great ball players in the state of Ohio, so that's a great accomplishment.
Second down and 5. Rankin will roll to his right. Maz is out there. He's got him. Maz will battle for the first down before he is knocked out of bounds on the far side. Brennan Mills with the stop. So pretty much wholesale substitutions on just about every play, so it's a little bit hard to keep up with the players. We'll do the best we can here. As it's first down and 10 for the West at the East 33-yard line. 5:44 to go. They're in the first quarter on the Dover Dental Group scoreboard. Rankin, the handoff to Johnston, has some running room, jukes to the outside, and down inside of the 25-yard line. Another nice gain on first down.
Some very nice moves there. He was kind of stopped at the line of scrimmage, made a couple stutter steps, and picked up 9 yards.
Let's take a little look on the Weaver Barnes rewind as you see Johnston got through the line of scrimmage, trying to use his blockers as best he can, but a lot of it on his own.
Four tacklers to bring him down.
Trent Bird among the tacklers there on that play. Second down and 2 after the gain of 8. Scott Robinson and Bruce Witter with you as Conrad, running hard, has the first down at the 20-yard line. So a nice run keeps the chains moving. As the West, nice drive here.
That's a tough thing. You let Conrad come off of that wing position like that, and he's already got a full head of steam when he gets the ball. 185, 190 pounds, running full steam already. He's tough to bring down.
That was almost like you in your prime.
Yeah, prime rib maybe.
If I didn't do that to you, Charlie would.
Charlie beats you out pretty bad.
Rankin is going to pull it down, run it himself. Nice move to the outside, but could not get away from the final tackler there, and still picked up about 6. Tackle made there, I believe, by Tom Sampsell of Central Catholic. Second down and 4. West trying to become the first team to draw blood here in the first quarter.
We've pretty much eaten up most of the first quarter. We're only 3 minutes and a half left here in the first quarter, and no score.
So Rankin, the handoff around the right side to Brandon Mackey of West Holmes, and he'll have another first down. Chains will move again. So the West game plan of Eric Brock, they're keeping the high-powered East offense off the field. So it's worked to perfection here in this first quarter.
And they're running. Here's a kid from West Holmes, 220 pounds now running the ball. So these guys get full head of steam. You got speed out there with Marcus Johnston. And
first and goal. And Johnston down about the 6-yard line as that tackle made by Nick Barrow.
They're just grinding out 5 or 6 yards every time they run the football now. Eating up the clock and grinding it out.
Now, do you have a chance to coach? I think I asked you this last year. You had a chance to coach in this game, didn't you?
Yeah, I coached in 1979, that game. Art Tyner was the head coach of the squad. That was a great privilege. Had some great players, and played for us in that game.
Second down and goal. Johnston off right tackle, and he's in for the touchdown. A 6-yard run. So Johnston with the run here at 2:27 to play here in the first quarter. So Jake Conrad to hold. Skylar McQuiston in to try the extra point. So good snap. Kick is up, and the kick is just over the crossbar. So that makes it 7-0. The West leading the East. And the East is going to have to come from behind here in this one. As Well, you look at some of the game MVPs over the last 33 years. There's a lot of familiar names. A lot of great coaches have coached in this game at one time or another. And, you know, give the coaches credit, too. They give up a portion of their summer to come and do this. The West has won, actually, 5 out of the last 6 games. And they have done very well since 1998 on. They have won, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times since 1998.
Yeah, they've closed the gap here, 10 out of the last 12 to even this series up, because there for a long time it was dominated by the West squad and so forth.
As you look back, the previous 32 games, each team was 16 wins.
East early on, and now the West here in the past, like you said, the past 12 games. Going back to when I coached, it was a little different in the sense that we had 4 coaches, and they were all head coaches from the teams. Now the head coach usually brings along most of his assistants because it's a little easier because you practice, you know, at wherever the head coach's team is and so forth. But I remember back, the head coach at Jewett Scio was there, as long as and the head coach from Canaan Valley, Red Higginbottom, also coached with us on that East squad. We had some great players, you know, Larry Mills, I can remember, and Bill Murray, and John Borsellino, just to name a few.
So the West ready to kick it away. They lead it 7-0. Beautiful night for football. It was a little cloudy early on. Looked like some threatening skies, but those have gone away. And a nice kick. It's going to be fielded by the East, and they'll go out to the 20-yard line.
I think the MVP that year was Joe Fergas, the quarterback from
played at Central Catholic.
Central Catholic. He was the MVP for our team that year. I think we won like 13-0. It was a low-scoring defensive, type of thing.
I want to remind you, too, the Tuscarawas Football Officials Association will be holding classes for individuals interested in becoming an OHSAA licensed certified football official. For more information, call Mike Suddeth at 330-343-7551. Flawless to the outside to McEwen, and wrapped up there nicely by the West's Colt Landis. The officiating classes begin August 16th at the Tuscarora Park Pavilion, beginning at 5:30. Cost is $55. So a little bit of a hurry up here for the East squad, as we're down under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Lawless with 5 wideouts in the pattern. Now go down the middle of the field, intercepted by Andrew Bates. And Bates gives the West some great field position, and he has been outstanding here in this first quarter of action, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see what that's all about. If it's on the West, it may come back. If it's on the East, the play will stand. So we'll wait on the call. Looks like it's going to stay with the West. And unsportsmanlike conduct against the East after the interception, and also against the West. So not shocking. That's pretty typical of this game.
The old no harm, no foul. Pat each other on the butt and let's go play.
There have been some incidents in this game over the years. Fortunately, that's been controlled now. And
as much as these are still guys that played against, I mean, you got Dover on one side, Philly on one side. You know, you still got those rivalries. Doesn't make any difference whether it's East or West or not.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, you got all competitive players. That's what you have to remember too. Is Johnston ahead to about the 36-yard line? They wouldn't be here if they weren't competitive players.
That's what I always like. You know, like Coach Zonti says, "Oh, we're here. We're going to have some fun." You know, he wants to win. That's just the way he is.
That's the way all the coaches are.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
If they weren't, they wouldn't be in coaching.
The good news, though, the big winner is Rainbow Connection, which benefits from the proceeds of this football game. They do a lot of great work in the community, and certainly a deserving recipient of the funds from this all-star game.
And we got a great crowd here, so we should have another big gate for them. Be another great thing.
To the outside, Maz makes a couple of moves. He'll end up short of the first down. We do have a new quarterback in for the West, and that is Nick Barr of Tusky Valley. A.J. Dalton on the stop for the East as we start to wind this quarter down with the West leading at 7-0.
I doubt if you'll see Marcus Mammarella, Dover quarterback, at quarterback tonight, just because he was, involved in the Legion baseball thing and probably missed some practices, and so you'll probably see these two quarterbacks, Rankin and Barr, handling most of the snaps.
The handoff to Johnston straight ahead. He's going to be close to the first down, and looks like he's going to have it. As the chains will move. West has been very impressive here in this first quarter, but how many times have we seen one team jump out to maybe a couple of touchdowns ahead, and then suddenly the momentum swings the other way?
Swings the other way. You need something to happen in one of these games. A fumble, an interception return, punt return, anything like that, and that can swing momentum in a hurry.
Well, that is going to wrap up the first quarter here. Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium with the West leading the East 7-0. Stay with us. Come back for more in a moment here on Big Time Sports. At Crockers Bar and Grill in downtown Dover, you'll be sure to enjoy good food as well as fun times. On Fridays, try our famous fish basket. On Saturday, we feature our specialty, our delicious prime rib dinner. While Monday through Friday, you can get a big basket of homemade chips for only $1. Stop by soon, relax with family or friends. Good times and good food. You'll find both at Crockers Bar and Grill.
Legendary value, no one beats Texas Roadhouse. Choose from 20 meals priced under $10 every day. Kids meals start at only $2.99. Only at Texas Roadhouse.
Can't forget that Texas Roadhouse.
Okay, buddy, you're in your high-performance convertible.
At Sugar Creek Heating, we offer high-performance Lennox systems.
Watch out for that curve.
With Sugar Creek Heating, you'll never have an unexpected curve.
Oh, buddy, time for a pit stop.
We also sell air cleaners.
Call Sugar Creek Heating, where your comfort is their concern. Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team Specialist since 1977. Add something special to your home with a unique and elegant outdoor living space. Mount Hope Fence specializes in outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, fire rings, and patio paver outdoor living spaces. Create your own little piece of paradise. Unilock has patio pavers, retaining walls, sidewalks, and driveway pavers. Mount Hope Fence and Unilock products, professional, elegant, and a lifetime guarantee.
Ready to go with second quarter action. The West leading at 7-0 over the East, and the West on the move. The double handoff, Conrad to Maz. They try and set up a play. Maz gets a block, gets to the outside, slips a tackle, And is down near the first down marker at about the 19-yard line. Nice play.
Yes, it was. Very well set up. Very well run to open the second quarter. And, picked up about 9 yards off of it. The West has just dominated, the first quarter. They rushed for almost 100 yards there in the first quarter. And Coach Zontini's biggest fears, like he said in the pregame, he was worried about their big D front and, of course, the running game. And this running game has just dominated this game so far.
Well, you got some big horses up front for the West, and they have opened some nice holes. The East has tried to pass a couple of times, and they've already picked up 2 interceptions. Nick Barr buried back at the 29-yard line. Jared Schweitzer there along with Brett Lee and Nick Barrow. So a loss of 9, 3rd down and 11. And the ball back at the 29-yard line. So here on 3rd and long, the West will send 3 receivers wide to the left. They'll keep Johnston in the backfield. And we'll see what they decide to do. Barr in trouble, has the ball deflected, and are they going to call it an incomplete pass or a fumble? Looks like they want to call it a fumble, and they do. The East will get the football back. Hard to tell from our vantage point. Judgment call. Let's take another look.
He steps up in the pocket, and you don't know if he's able to get his arm coming forward or not. It was definitely in a throwing position. Yeah, you have to say it was incomplete. He was coming forward. It looks like, but we have the advantage of the replay. So.
Corey Nelson recovered it for the East. Hey, it's basically a preseason game. They're right a lot more than they are wrong. And we're on to the next play. Is the pass incomplete for Sunderland? And 2nd down and 10.
Well, that's kind of the break, like I said, to maybe change momentum here a little bit, and hopefully the East squad can take advantage of that.
Neidig and Fondriest out to the left side. Fondriest will have the catch, and it'll quickly be knocked out of bounds by Andrew Bates. Short game. It'll be 3rd down.
Andrew Bates on the cover.
I want to talk to a little bit about the regular schedule for big time sports for the high school season. Lawless out of the shotgun to the outside, Fondriest. And he is going to have the 1st down, I believe, based on the spot. West leading at 7-0 on the Dover Dental Group scoreboard here in the second quarter. Scott Robinson and Bruce Witter bringing you all the action from the area's best athletes of the past season. Lawless, the pump fake goes long. Fondriest is out there. It's overthrown. Good coverage there by Ian Drapcho, who's in the ball game.
Ran a little out pattern, turned up field, and like I said, it was very good coverage. We have a penalty flag in the East backfield, personal foul, roughing the passer.
So that will add some yardage from the line of scrimmage, and that'll be a 1st down. So a big 15-yard penalty. It'll be stepped off all the way to the 46-yard line of the West. So we've had some big penalties in this one.
Two 15-yarders against the West here so far. Pass interference and now roughing the passer.
Lawless rolling to the right, has some room to run, decides to throw. Fondriest is there, makes the catch at about the 32-yard line. Nice crossing routes that the East has worked out, and it helps when Lawless has some familiar receivers to throw it to.
Yeah, and rolling him out of the backfield, since there's no blitzing, don't have to worry about anybody coming off the corner backfield, anything like that. So if he gets outside contained, now he's a dual threat where he can either throw the ball or run it if everybody's covered.
Lawless across the field there. to Will McEwen. It's incomplete. Good coverage on the play there by the West. So the incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10. Certainly Will McEwen out of the backfield is a real weapon that I'm sure they're going to try and incorporate as well as try to go downfield.
Yeah, you get him, you can get him on that little swing flare out of the backfield like that, and it's just like, give him a pitch out, get him the ball at top speed so he can.
That play, I think, was supposed to be maybe a snap to McEwen, and got a little discombobulated, I think.
Direct snap, there's the thing, with that long snap and only working, for 10 days or whatever it may be, where they have the problems.
So it'll be 2nd down and 15. It's good to see Will McEwen back on the football field, not having his career end as it did in the Dover game with a broken